an art. A tradition. A way of life. This delicate leaf, gifted to us by nature, has the power to soothe and stimulate one mentally and physically. After water, it is the most widely consumed drink in the world, and it has been popularly known as an elixir of clarity and wakeful tranquility. Known for its medicinal properties in the earlier days, it was also used as offerings in temples for the Buddhist monks, as it helped them remain calm during meditation. This invigorating leaf has played a significant role in the history of the world. It has inspired several foreign treaties and trades, shaping civilizations and landscapes across the globe. Today, countries such as China, India, Sri Lanka, Taiwan, and Japan are renowned tea-growing regions in the world. Mankind drinks more tea than any other beverage, following traditions and recipes that range from Japanese tea ceremonies, Russian samovars, British afternoon high tea, Indian spiced herbal chai, China's green tea, Tibet's butter tea, the wonderful Ostfriesen tea traditions of Germany, and the like. There are more than 1,000 varieties of tea, but surprisingly, all come from the same plant called Camellia sinensis. According to health and botanical studies, the Camellia sinensis plant contains high quantities of antioxidants and has the ability to destroy the free radicals in the body, which cause cancerous tumors. They also help in recovering from various diseases as they fight and repair cell damage. Photochemical compounds called flavonoids provide the antioxidant activity. The plant is rich in flavonoids like catechins, which contain EGCG molecules. They are among the leading plant-derived molecules which scientists are studying that help to fight arthritis, cancer, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and enhancing overall bone and dental health. Let us take you on a journey of the humble tea leaf from the plantations to the pot. The Camellia sinensis plant gives us the main 5 types of teas we can choose from: white, green, oolong, black, and post-fermented tea. White tea, the purest of the tea family. White tea is the least processed of all the teas. The buds and sometimes the small leaves are picked by tea pluckers with care in a way not to bruise the plant. The buds are naturally dried under the sun. Once brewed, the buds turn a lovely, beautiful light green jade color. White tea contains the most antioxidants and flavonoids of all teas, as it is closest to its natural form. It also contains high levels of amino acid called L-theanine, which is known to boost the alpha wave in the brain with relaxation and mood-enhancing properties. Green tea, the health elixir. Green tea is made from the young buds and leaves of the tea plant and is an unoxidized tea. It is withered for a little while under the sun and then pan-baked to deactivate the enzymes. It has a fresh, grassy flavor. Being an unoxidized tea, it is medicinally beneficial with higher levels of natural vitamins and polyphenols than oxidized teas. Oolong tea, the best of both worlds. The process for the semi-oxidized oolong tea starts with picking the leaves that are larger than the standard pick. They are then withered and shaken to start the oxidization. Once the perfect level of oxidation has been achieved, the leaves go through many different processes of rolling and drying to get either a ball-rolled oolong or stripped oolong. The beauty of oolong tea lies in the freshness of green teas, along with the depth and complexity of the darker teas. Oolong is especially good for digestion, so it is naturally a great tea to drink after a large meal. Black tea, the most popular among the tea family. Black tea is known as fully oxidized tea. There are two major types of processing methods for manufacturing black tea: orthodox and CTC. Orthodox tea refers to either hand-processed tea or tea that is rolled with machinery in a manner that mimics hand rolling. Most specialty tea is made with orthodox production methods. CTC teas are made through the crush, tear and curl process of manufacture, producing a granular leaf particle. Manufacturing for orthodox teas begins with withering, where the leaves are spread out in a thin layer in warm air for up to 18 hours, or until the moisture content has been reduced to about 55 to 70%, to then start with rolling. The rolling machine presses and twists the leaves, rupturing the inner cells to expose the natural juices and chemicals in the air for oxidization. It is the pressure applied during rolling that determines the amount of sap extracted and the twist of the leaf. Rolling is carried out in a scientific way to develop the desirable characteristics of orthodox tea. Appearance can be developed without heavy pressure. Medium to light pressure brings about a good twist without cutting or discoloring. Sometimes the leaf is put through a rotor vane machine that minces, twists and breaks the leaf into even smaller pieces for broken grade tea. The third stage is oxidation. Here, the leaves are broken up and spread out in thin layers in cool, humid air and left to oxidize. It is during this stage that the leaf begins to develop the recognizable aroma and liquoring properties, such as briskness, brightness, color, strength and quality. In the final step, the leaf is placed in large automatic dryers to stop the oxidization and dry the leaf. The CTC, that is cut, tear, curl manufacturing method, was developed in the 1950s in response to the ever-growing popularity of the tea bag. In this process, the leaf is withered the same way as for orthodox tea, but rather than being rolled, a CTC machine is used to chop the tea into tiny pieces with blades that rotate inside at various speeds. Oxidation, the third stage of processing CTC teas, and the fourth stage, drying, is the same as that for orthodox black teas. Black tea is richer, stronger and more robust. It is a healthy beverage which contains antioxidants, polyphenols, vitamins and essential oils that aid in digestion. If you are planning to make some masala chai, you should opt for a CTC tea. However, if you drink your black tea straight or with just some sweetener or lemon, then orthodox is the tea for you. Post-fermented tea, the high-resistance tea. Post-fermented tea is simply a tea that has been allowed to ferment. One of the most classic examples is pu'er tea. Over the years, the microorganisms that exist naturally on the leaf allow the tea to ferment, and as it undergoes this process, the tea darkens, becomes smoother, and garners health properties and benefits. The fermentation process actually creates natural stratons in the tea that help to lower cholesterol. Its flavor is extremely earthy, clean, and refreshing. Just as the growing and production of tea can be both art and science, so is the creation of each cup. The tea tasters weigh, brew, pour, sip, enthuse, smell, and scrutinize the many samples to make sure the perfect tea reaches your cup. The fine art of tea drinking is indeed a sort of cultural magic, so widely adored that it has also evolved into an intensely thriving ritual, abundant with individual preferences. Each culture has learned ways to love tea time as a moment of relaxation amidst the demands of daily life. Today, tea can be christened as the ultimate leafy green, healthful beverage known to mankind. The complex interplay of nature that results in each particular cup is breathtaking. And yet, for the millions of variables, there is a simple truth. Good tea is tea the way you like it. James Norwood Pratt has rightly said, "If you're cold, tea will warm you. If you're warm, tea will cool you. If you're excited, it will soothe you. If you're lethargic, it will stimulate you." Love tea, love life.